in a name.
They talked about how difficult the decision. Boy, I remember. It's stressful trying to pick out that name. And why do some people pick unusual names? The impact a person's name can have on their future. Good old Susan Spencer. Excellent TV name. Susan Spencer did this story. Former WCCO TV reporter as well. For this story, they talked with the Ayer family, A-Y-E-R.
Okay.
And they named their son Billion.
Come on.
Billionaire.
Billionaire. You can call him Bill for short.
Sure. Yeah, that's his argument.
He likes it. He thinks
Is he
it's
on
fun.
track to be a billionaire?
I mean, why not? If that's your name.
They showed him in the story. He's 16 years old, and he seems to be fairly well adjusted,
He's
despite
doing okay.
this. Yes. So.
All right. You don't have to tell everyone, I guess, well, when they're calling billionaire the first day of school.
Well, I think you're going to roll with it because it makes you unique and interesting, right? So one of the researchers said between 1985 and 2004, the number of names in circulation doubled. So when parents are kind of freaking out, like they don't want to pick the popular names now, it's not like picking the popular, like I was born in 1975, Jason, very popular in the mid-70s. There were a lot of Jasons.
Yeah.
Today, the popular names, you still run into another kid, but there are so, because of the increased, I think, diversity of our country, Esme.
Absolutely.
There's so many different names now. And everyone wants to spell it differently and make it unique.
Right. I think it is such a personal and difficult decision for a lot of people. I do think some of these names, though, billionaire, I think does seem a little nutty to me.
I don't like it at all. I also think, I thought it was interesting with part of this research, just how people kind of morph into their names. So they used people
It's called nominative determinism.
Usain Bolt is
Yeah.
now the fastest runner, and he has the name with the last name Bolt, which is pretty crazy. And Kylie, even you, meteorologists, some meteorologists, not your name,
not
but
mine.
some
Mine
other
didn't work out that
meteorologists
way.
have names.
Sarah Blizzard.
Dallas Raines.
Amy
I grew up
Freeze.
hearing about him. I mean, that's so perfect. I mean, everyone, you grow up just hearing about it. Maybe
Thomas Crapper.
Oh, what's he do?
Sanitation engineer.
No.
Anthony Weiner, pervert. So
we find out
it's
his
right
sentencing
there.
today.
It's fine. So the research also looked at what role a name has in your future success. And they looked at partners in law firms, and names that were easier to pronounce and had fewer syllables were more likely to get the votes and be named partner.
Are we talking more just, you know, John, Jack, kind of the typical older white male names?
You know, I think that's part of it, but people being voted into partners are not that old now. You know, they're in their 30s and 40s. And so there is no question that when hiring managers look at resumes, if you see billionaire, aren't you going to think this guy's probably a
Billionaire?
I don't know. Like, I think even if you don't overtly think about that stuff, you do on your subconscious, right?
I was just even looking at some of the names that have been selected in 2016 for Wisconsin and Minnesota. And like you said, Jason, all very simple, the most popular names.
Yeah.
Henry, Oliver, Evelyn for girls. Those mid-century names are coming back now, but the numbers are in the 300s. So 300 kids are named Evelyn.
It's not that many.
No.
Right.
Can